intriguing matchup. One side firmly established inside the top 25. The other on the outside with seeming votes, but looking to muscle into the rankings with a victory today. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Tulane's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game. The offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Makes a move and breaks free. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Grab down the middle. It's Gonzalez. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The back's got it. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Tucker. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. First down here for this offense. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Grant behind the line. It's Mitchell. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He's going to score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if
the ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 20. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fighting off the defender. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of... guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Ball handed off. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. It's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The receiver makes the catch. Great cut. They whiff on it. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. Beside them at the 23, this offense is getting close to the red zone. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. With the catch, it's Tucker. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through three quarters. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The sure hands. It's Miller. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Grinding away on the ground. They finally stop it, but that gain is good. 1st and goal. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Give it to the big fullback here. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
2nd down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Tucker. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Heavy completion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Punt over the middle. It's Mitchell. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running with purpose. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop him on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And it's a kneel down. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sunbelt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Red Wolves ready to get this thing started and open the season. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Penn State's offense will start this game off with the football. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking to throw on first down. Sure hands. It starts.
Well, this defense is used to seeing this fullback just slam up on in there trying to block people. Now you release him out of the backfield to see if you can catch the defense off guard.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Denmark. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. The give on the inside. Turning it on. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Got to have it. Got to start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Just a short pass to the tight end. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the deep.
Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Wolves offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this team came out with their hair on fire. The offense drives down the field, scores a touchdown on their opening possession, and now the defense is dominating as well. Already their second sack, and you've got to give this head coach a ton of credit. He did a great job getting this football team physically and mentally ready to play here today.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Dropping back, it's Rivers. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. The lone back's got it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for it all. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go.
Throws for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Dynasty Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Hands it off. Taking it the other way. Howard, and runs through another guy. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They kept working at it, and finally a shot in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Summers. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And this one is perfect. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gonzalez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on second down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley.
The Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it. Linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the NFL, and this guy has a chance to be the next one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Liberty. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Now this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Flowers. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, he's got some space. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught close to the marker. It's Small. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He'll try it again. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one on. Lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it behind the line. It's Godfrey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grab near the marker, it's Godfrey. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Breaks into the open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I that's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Will be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Berry. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Berry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, Tigers! They put the first points on the board.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Caught over the middle. It's small. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They kick it away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's screen. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's loose. The 10. Touchdown, LSU. He got a step and just dusted the field. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Makes the grab. It's Gonzalez. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Denmark. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical.
Got it in stride at the 15. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged in the middle. It's Berry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he loses the football on the return. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gonzalez. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's got him. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pocket breaking down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Looking to throw on 3rd. He lobs one high down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the returner will be knocked down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. Foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well,
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. LSU quick to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Tiger!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Dynasty Lions going back to work on offense now. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to fire on second down. On target. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Dynasty Lions have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It starts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what to catch a big fella.
That's caught. It's Denmark. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pulls it in. It's Denmark. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. The play action fake. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the comeback is on. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Berry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Green. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Grab in the backfield. It's Green. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's small. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully...
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Berry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Got a man. It's Hill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the ground, it's Berry. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And this is a big third down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Unloads to the right. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the